Hey everyone, welcome back to the Palace of Polish. I'm Heather. Today I want to talk to you about TikTok. Now, I love TikTok. I love nail videos on TikTok. They're fast, they're upbeat, they really keep my attention. But the thing that I love the most about them is also the thing that I don't like. In order for these TikTok videos to be super quick, maybe 20 seconds long, they often skip steps and they don't explain anything. So it really just kind of seems like 3 steps and you've got this magical nail, when really it doesn't work that way. You go home, you try it, and then you're completely confused as to why it didn't work when you just saw it on a video. Today, I'm going to talk about a specific video that I saw that I really liked, that she did skip a few steps, she really didn't explain anything, and I will walk you through it step by step. Now, I would like to turn this into a series, and for that, I really need everyone's help. If you come across a video that just has you stumped, you love the outcome, you love the nail, how it turned out, but it didn't work out for you when you tried it, or you just don't know what they're doing, you don't know what products they're using, you don't know where to get them, leave me a link in the comment section. I would really love to start doing this. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay everyone, here we are with 8 of 10 nails completed. Now here are some still shots of the TikTok video that I saw this design completed with. Now in this video, she started with just one nail. It was the last nail on the hand, and it was already painted, and she just went straight in with her blue polish. So I'm going to start from the beginning and tell you what she used to create this design, because this is the one thing that I really don't like about TikTok. She does not explain anything. She just goes right into it, and it's got a wonderful wow effect, but she doesn't explain anything. So obviously with every nail design, the first thing that you're going to use is a base coat. Now you can use any brand you prefer. As you all know, I love Rosalind. They have my heart. I'm forever loyal to them. Their products are really inexpensive and they last and last and last. So definitely worth your money. So start with your base coat. Then you're going to go in with 2 coats of your black polish. Very important to paint your coats thin. You should be able to see through your first coat. If you paint it on really thick, it's going to wrinkle. And what that means is that the top of your polish cured while the underside did not get touched by the UV light. So it's going to stay wet. And that's what causes the wrinkling effect, because it kind of starts to shrink on the top. And the wet polish underneath just kind of wrinkles it up. So very important. Thin coats with your very opaque polishes. And so here we are with our base coated nails. Now I've left 2 undone because we're going to do 2 different designs. As you see, we have one with a slant and the other one has our pretty little moon on it, or our Saturn, whatever it is. So we're going to go on ahead and set these aside and spread these out so that we have some room to work with them. Now, we're going to go on ahead and do the simple nail first. Now, this is the magnetic polish that I'm using, and this is the blue that she used in the video. It has to be a magnet polish. That's how you get that really pretty shimmer, reflective finish going on there. This is just what it does. And if you really want it to stand out, go for a Born Pretty brand of this. It is a little more expensive, but they make the best magnetic polishes I have ever used. However, for the set of 8, I believe, 7. For the set of 7 that I got with this brand, the Born Pretty would have costed about the same for just 2 bottles of theirs, and while these are 10 milliliters, the Born Pretty bottles are only 6. So this is definitely a good buy for your money. The blue was perfect for this. So also you will need a magnet, but when you buy a set of these, usually they'll come with one. So you shouldn't have any problem, hunting one down. Now we're just going to go in with our blue magnetic polish, and we're going to do the simpler design first. So just paint your nail, and as you see, it's really pretty all on its own, like really pretty. Okay. Now there are different magnets that create different designs. This particular one will create a line if you simply place the magnet over the top of your polish. This one, on the other hand, will create a negative space. Now, if you flip the magnet over, it will draw everything into a circle, whereas the way that it's flipped now, it'll evacuate all of the magnetic particles in the polish into like a black hole, and that's what we want for this design. So we're just going to take our magnet and hold it over the top of our blue polish. And then right away you can see that design. Now you want to go on ahead and cure this quickly because the magnetic particles will spread back out. So we want to go on ahead and nuke that for 60 seconds. And while that's curing, we're going to go on ahead and paint our other nail. And just get a good even coat. The really good thing about the magnetic polish is that if you're not happy with the way that the magnetic particles set up, if you can't seem to get it right, you can always just take your brush and paint right back over it, and it will completely reset all of the particles in it, and you can just try again and again until you get it the way you want it to be. All right. Now, I'm going to turn my nail around so that you can see what we're doing, because I want to do my moon on the opposite side. So we're going to go on ahead and go in with our circle magnet. And can you see what that did? It created a little bit of a black hole. Now, you do have to play around with this, but it's fun. It's fun, right? So we're just gonna mess with it. Now let's see what we can do. Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that change? Okay, I like that. I'm leaving it just the way that is. We're going to pop that into the lamp for 60 more seconds. Going ahead and bring out our other nail. And while that one's curing, we're going to go on ahead and start decorating our simpler nail, because as you see, they have little stars and prettiness. And then we'll come back and we'll do our planet. Now, for the design, you will need 3 things. You will need a dotting tool. A smaller one is preferable. Not like super tiny, but smaller. You will need a fine detailing brush. And then you will need this guy. Now, this guy gave me some trouble. I had a very hard time tracking this brush down. I had never seen one before this video on TikTok, and it seems absolutely necessary to pull off this circular gradient that she created to turn into a planet. It seems absolutely necessary for that. So I finally found one on Amazon. Now, they're pretty easy to come by on AliExpress, but I was really excited about this video and I wanted one like now. So this one was $6.99, I believe, but I'm really liking it. It does a great job, and I'm sure I'll find other ways to use it. So we're going to set that aside for now. Now we're going to go in with a white gel polish. It does need to be a gel polish because we're going to make our little dots, and then we're going to go back in and turn those into stars. And you'll see how I do that. So just get a little bit of white on your dotting tool, not too much, because you'll wind up with a really huge dot. So we want to make some slightly bigger dots, and these are going to be the stars with the lines coming out of them, and then just some smaller dots here and there, just to make it really twinkly and pretty looking. Okay, now we're going to set that aside. We're going to go in with our detailing brush and get just a little bit on your brush. You see that? Not much at all. Just barely touch the polish with it so that you don't overload your brush. This is just so that you can drag it. And we're just going to drag that down into a point. Drag the center to another point. Drag the center to another point. Oop. And drag the center to another point. And you see how simple that was? It doesn't take any kind of special skill. This isn't very easy to do on camera, but it's not a difficult technique. Alright, and that nail is done. All we need to do is cure that for 60 seconds and top coat. Now, we're going to pull this guy back out and pop this one back into the lamp. And while it's curing, we're going to go in with our very special moon design. Now, this is the really fun part to me. Now, we're going to go straight in with our detail brush. And you do want to actually get a little bit of polish on it this time. Not a whole lot, but a little. Let me see. Just a little bit of a bead. And we're going to draw a half circle inside of our negative space here. So let's just go on ahead and do that. Now this circle does not have to be perfect. It can be as big or small as you want it. As you see, I'm just kind of sketching it on there. Now in the video, she was just like, and it was done. I was like, whoa, I can't do that. So I have to kind of sketch it on there like that. But see, that's a good enough circle, because remember, we're going to go in and blend it with our new special brush. So now we're going to take this guy, and you don't need to put any polish on here. We're just going to go straight in with the dry brush, and we're just going to take the point of our brush and just start touching it to our wet gel polish line. Let's hold our design, shall we? And then we're just going to start tapping it and dragging the tap back. See what I'm doing there? We're going to get Happy Gilmore on it. We're just going to do a little tappy tap. Little tappy tap. There we go. And we're just going to keep pulling that inwards towards the center of our circle. We want the white to be the strongest at the outside, and then just really barely there on the inside. So you can see how we did that. Okay, now we're going to go back in with our detail brush and just a little bit of polish on it. We're going to create our planet ring. And now we're just going to draw a little bit of a curved line across there. See how we did that? Maybe get a little bit more, because we really want that to stand out. There we go. Can you see it now? Now we're going to take it. We're going to pull it out past our planet just a little bit. See how I did that? And we're going to create a little bit of a curve. And we're going to come back to just the edge. so that it looks like it's going in behind the planet. And that's what gives it that great little 3D effect there. Look at our nice little planet. Isn't it so pretty? Now we're going to go back in with our dotting tool. We're going to do a few more dots for stars. There's a happy little dot. And then there's another happy little dot. Oh, Bob Ross would be so proud of us. There's another little dot. And another little dot. And see how I'm just having fun with this? That's the whole point, guys. This is art. It's supposed to be fun. It does not have to be perfection. Because I promise you that people are still going to be amazed if you walk out with this on your fingers. People are going to have their minds blown. They're going to want to know where you got your nails done. Happens to me all the time. But we're just going to go in and draw our little star. Do another one up here. Forgive my hands for shaking. I've had quite a bit of coffee this morning. All right, you guys, and that's all there is to it. Now we're going to pop this one back into the lamp for another 60 seconds. You could probably get away with 30, but I really don't want to chance it since the polish is a little thick. And while that one's curing, we're going to go in with our no wipe top coat. You could use a regular top coat if you want to, but I'm very preferable to the no wipe. And I especially love Rosalind's diamond top coat. It's just my absolute favorite. They have a tempered top coat that I've been using for years, but when they came out with the diamond, I had to try it, and I have to admit I fell in love with it. It's just so shiny. Look at it. It's so shiny. Alright, well after these finish curing, I will be back. Okay everyone, here we are with our completed galaxy design that we did using a TikTok video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this idea and would like to see future TikTok videos explained, please leave a comment. If you've seen a TikTok video that you would like me to explain to you, please let me know. I would really love to start doing this more often. This was a lot of fun. Please consider subscribing if you did find this interesting, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!